Back everyone to the mathematics channel for class 10. Today our topic is pair of linear equation in two variables. Now this is part 3. We have already done two parts. Now today we will be doing elimination method for solving the pair of equations. Now first let us understand what is elimination method. In elimination method, the first step is to multiply both the equation by some suitable non-zero constant to make the coefficient of one variable, either x or y, numerically equal. That means we will multiply whole equation 1 and equation 2 by suitable value whatever we wish, so that the coefficient of either x or y is equal in both the equation. Then the second step is either add or subtract one equation from other, so that one variable get eliminated. Now suppose in both the equation x has got equal coefficient. Now suppose x has both the coefficient have got same sign. That means if they are of same sign, so for eliminating that particular variable we will have to subtract one equation from another. And if both the equation have got different sign, that means if we add, that particular variable will be eliminated. So we will do some example later on and see how they are performed. Now after adding both the equation, there are three possibilities that we get. Possibility number 1, we will get a equation in one variable. That means if we have, suppose we have eliminated the variable x, so we will get y is equal to something, suppose 10. So if we are getting y is equal to 10, that means value of y we have obtained. Now if we substitute the value of y in any one of the equation, we will get the value of x. So this is situation number 1. Now if this situation is not there, then there might be two more situations are there. Situation number 2, we obtain a true value. That means in the resultant equation there is no variable. That means x and y both variables are eliminated. And if x and both variables are eliminated, and we got a equation like 8 is equal to 8, that means this type of equation is called true statement. Or if we get -7 is equal to -7, so that is called true statement. So if we are getting true statement, that means the equations will have solution, but the number of solution will be infinite. In other words, we also can say what we have done in graphically, one equation is overlapping another equation. That means if we draw a straight line of both the equation, one equation will overlap the another equation. That means both the equations are same. So the if we put value of one variable, either x, any one variable, we will get another value of y. If we put another value of x, we will get next value of y. So as many as value we put for x, that many value of y we will get. So the number of pairs of values will be unlimited. Now the third situation, false statement. That means if we are getting 8 is equal to, suppose we are getting 10, that means now if we are getting 8 is equal to 10, that means both side of equal to sign has got different value, which is not true. So not true means it is called false statement. And if the false statement is there, that means it is the solution is inconsistent, and there will be no solution of the variables in that particular equation. And this case only occur when the both lines are parallel. So these was the two cases where we are not going to find any value. See, in this situation, true statement, we can get multiple value, and in case of false statement we will not get a value. We will get a single value in the case if the variable the equation is coming in the form of variable is equal to value. So what we will do, we will solve the equation in one variable. That means if we have eliminated x and obtained y is equal to suppose 10, so if we have obtained y is equal to 10, then what we will do, substitute the value of x. Here we have calculated y, so we will substitute the value of y and get the value of x from the n equation previously we have. So this is the way of finding the or solving the equation using a estimation method. Now let us take some example. Suppose we have got two equations, 7x minus 5y is equal to 15y is equal to 2 and x plus 2y is equal to 3. So let us go to think which variable we should eliminate. Now suppose we want to eliminate variable x. Now it is easy, so we are going to eliminate variable x. Now for eliminating variable x from both the equation, what we will have to do, we will have to make this particular x equal to this one. So both the term, if we are making equal, then only both can be subtracted and then eliminated. So what we will do, we will be multiplying 2 with 7, and since the sign of both the variable or coefficient are same, so what we will do, we will subtract. So what we are doing, we are doing 1 minus 2 into 7. That means we are subtracting 2 multiplied by 7 from 1. So what will happen, the equation will be like that. That means first equation is as it is, second equation, x multiplied by 7 is 7x, 2y multiplied by 7 is 14x, and 3 multiplied by 7 is 21. So this is the equation. Now what will we do, we will be subtracting that one. So if we will subtract, the first we will change the sign of each and every term. So if we are changing the sign, each and every term becoming negative. Now let us get the result. Now here what you see, 7x plus and 7x minus will be gone. Now both are minus sign, so what will be happen, it will be added. You can see it has gone, so it is 0. Now these are added, so there is minus 29y, and this is again what happened, this is minus, this is plus, so subtraction and the sign of greater will be there, that is minus 19. So we are getting, now this minus and this minus is cancelled, so we are getting y is equal to 19 by 29. So value of one variable we have obtained. So now we have y is equal to 19 by 20. Now if we are substituting this value into what we are getting, x plus 2 into x, and putting the value of y is equal to 3. So we get x is equal to, now we will move whole part this side. So here it is plus, so here it will become minus. Now you can see this same part became here. Now if we multiply both, we are getting 38 by 29. So when we take the LCM as 29, so 29 into 3 is 87, so 87 minus 38 by 29. So this will be of type, we are near the solution, so x is equal to 49 by 29 is the value of x. So we have got x is equal to 49 by 29 and y is equal to 19 by 29. So this is the solution we can obtain using elimination method. Now let us take example 2. Here there is a problem involved. 5 years ago Nuri was thrice as old Sonu. 10 years later Nuri will be twice as old Sonu. How old Nuri and Sonu are? Now for this type of word problem, we will have to first convert them into mathematical time, that is algebraic word. So for that, and for solving, if we are taking age of Nuri and Sonu as two variable, then we are going to just, and we have got two situations, 5 years ago and 10 years later. So two equations will be there. So and we are going to use elimination method to solve it. So let us first construct the equations. So let us, the age of current age of Nuri is x and current age of Sonu is y. So current situation is, so 5 years ago 5 year ago means current age minus 5 is equal to y minus 5. That means 5 year ago the age of Sonu multiplied by 3. So it is, the question is saying the 5 year ago Nuri was thrice old as Sonu. So this is the old of Sonu 5 year ago, and this is the age of Nuri 5 year ago. Now if we multiply Sonu's age by 3, we are equating both the things. Yani Nuri's age is thrice the age of Sonu 5 year ago. So if we solve this one, we are getting x minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 15. That means what we are getting, we will just change these things. So what we are getting, x minus 3y, and minus 5 will come this side, it will become plus 5 here over here. If we are removing this one and bringing there, so it will become minus 10. So we have obtained the first equation as x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. Now the second situation, 10 year after. So 10 year after, Nuri age will be x plus 10 and Sonu's age will be y plus 10. Now the question is saying this Nuri's age is twice age of Sonu. So again we will multiply the age of Sonu by 2 to make it equal to Nuri's age. Now if we solve, this is 2y plus 20. So if we bring this one this side and y this side, here first we are composing it. So 1x here, 10 is already there. Now 2 into y, 2y, and 2 into 10 is 20. Now if you solve this one, we are getting x minus 2y is equal to 10. So we have got two equation, equation 1 over here and equation 2 over here. Now if we see both the equation, we get that x in both the equation has got same coefficient. So we don't need to multiply these. So if we are eliminating x, we can just subtract equation 2 from 1 or 1 from 2 and get the value of y. So let us check. This is first equation, this is second equation. So if both the equation of that, we can eliminate x by just subtracting. So if we are subtracting, changing the sign, what we'll get, these are cancelled, y, and this is plus, so 20. So we are getting 0 plus y is equal to 20. That means we are getting y as 20, and this is the age of Sonu. So we have obtained the age of Sonu. Now substituting the value in 1, we will get x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. So x minus 3 into 20, because age of Sonu is 20, and so value of y will be substituted as 20. So what we are getting, x minus 60 is equal to minus 10, and further if we calculate this minus x will be sent this side, it will become plus 60. So plus 60 minus 10 become 50. So we have got the age, current age of Nuri as 50 and current age of Sonu as 20. So this way we can solve almost all the equations of two variables. So today just we are keeping that much. In next video we will be talking about the third method of solving a pair of linear equation, that is cross multiplication method. So till then, thank you very much.